My mum gave me advice when I went and bought my first car, which is the Vauxhall Astra. Don't buy the first car you see. I bought the first Astra I saw. I bought the first Lamborghini I saw. Bought the first AMG GTS I saw. Bought the first A1 that I saw. And the first M3 that I saw.
Why don't you call your mum?
Good morning and welcome to a lay-by next to a very, very busy road, and I'm in the Jaguar F-Type. I'm still yet to film my video on what it is like to live with this car, having put around 2,000 miles on this car, which I hope Jaguar are alright with. Please don't be mad at me. But anyway, following on from yesterday's video where I announced that my BMW M3 is going up for sale at Tony at Gravelwood's car. No, Tony at Gravelwood Cars. I have decided that it is never too early to discuss the potential of a BMW M3 replacement. And for once, in the last 9 to 12 months, I feel like I have a direction. I feel like I know what my plans are. Everything is starting to fall into place. For the first 30 seconds of this video, I'm going to quickly run through a garage update before we head right there into Romans International to check out some potential M3 direct replacements. So garage update number 1 is BMW M3 out. I'm going to have a direct replacement come in to replace the BMW M3. Something that is fun, but something that I could drive every single day. Something slightly faster, potentially something newer than the BMW M3. A lot of you guys might be questioning now, where does the Murcielago fit into this? I said in the video, I'm not sure if it even made the final cut with Dan from VVS, that a Murcielago is going to happen in 2018. My girlfriend said I can get a Murcielago, but I just have to get the flat first.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is looking like it is going to complete, and we're going to officially move in at the end of January, beginning of February. We're going to have a look around, and by we, I'm talking about Nez, who you might know that works at Romans International, manages their social media. I went to university with him, and I think, really annoyingly, Archie's invited himself.
Do you like them?
I actually do.
Yeah, they're more your style, that's why I wore them. Just
Yeah,
for you.
the Yeezys are a little bit out there.
Too much.
Why are we making our way to the front where they've got all of the supercars?
They've got an R8.
I need a direct replacement, something that costs very similar to the M3, not these cars. However, let's have a look at them because they look so good. We've got 2 Hurricanes, 3 Hurricanes, 3 Hurricanes.
You should never have sold it.
What?
The Hurricane.
No.
No.
Murcielago is inbound.
Very nice.
Yeah, so Verdimantis.
A45?
Oh yeah.
Those wheels aren't stock. Are they?
No, they're the smaller wheels,
So they've been painted?
but they've been painted black.
Right, okay.
It's quite nice in yellow. Did you see the news article about that yellow R8 V10
That was
had
bad.
a big crash?
Definitely.
Whoa, windy. P1. We'll go inside in a minute, but let's go to the other end of cars that are a little bit more affordable. Because whilst these cars are beautiful, what was a 4GT? We'll go inside in a minute and we'll escape the wind. But
They probably can't hear you at this point.
hopefully they can.
Yeah, hopefully.
Oh, careful, don't get coat zips. Here we go. This is what I like to call the daily section. We've got all of the dailies. One of the greatest dailies of all time there, the Nardo Grey RS6. BMW M2.
Proper car.
Proper car. You like this?
I like
Do you know, BMW M2 was our first video together.
It was.
How romantic is that? Oh, the C63 coupe. This is nice. Too expensive though. Oh. That's 54. I thought they were like 70. This must be a non-S.
That's nice. That is nice.
That is cool. It's got the proper wheels.
Yeah.
Same wheels as my GTS.
That is really nice.
Yeah, no, it's not an S.
Is that a bit of you?
This is a bit of me. Same engine as the GTS. So you'd shove the exhaust system, you get this exhaust system out, bring a new one in.
Already on the exhaust.
You know, even though it's got sports exhaust, That is like, that's cool. So's this. I mean, this is a little bit out of my price range, but a Nardo Grey Bentley Super Sports. Yeah, nearly 200 grand.
That is mental.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous. And you know what? I'd rather have that.
You would rather have that than that?
But like, yeah. People might not think I'm normal, but that's a bit of me.
Yeah. Oh man, like I genuinely
That's you.
thought that was way out.
That is a lot of car for the money.
50 grand.
50 grand. And considering they are 50 grand, they should hold their money. Not too bad.
I'm actually going to look at how much they are list, so that I can work out the depreciation between now and then, so that I can then look at what it's going to be in a year's time.
When you would that, how long you would keep something like that? Be a year?
Well, look. Picture this: finishing 2018 with one of them modded, customized tune how I wanted, with a Murcielago LP640 outside the apartment. Like that, to me, I've completed it.
You have completed.
I don't need another car. I don't need anything else, and I'll keep those cars for life.
And I'll be carless. No, that's exactly. I mean, that is because, let's be honest, Murcielago, you're not going to be driving that.
No, but I'm keeping it. I'll keep it a long time. That's my dream car, and I'll never sell it.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that? Yeah, really.
Yeah. I'd never sell that car unless it got offered millions of pounds. It's unlikely. Thanks to the lovely Nez. He's giving us the key. Woohoo! Let's check this out. It's handy coming to Romans when I know the guy. Like, I went to uni with him.
Oh right, yeah.
So
look at that.
I'm gonna take a seat. Is there a space for me to pop the camera up? That's a bit wonky. It is very similar to the AMG GTS. Obviously, this section is slightly different, but everything is going to be so intuitive because I've obviously had one. Let's show these guys. AMG GTS steering wheel. This is the dash that I'm center console that I'm talking about. Sorry, you got all of the mouse little things there. Alcantara. Ooh.
Sounds. I'm just thinking the exhaust system already.
How'd you turn this down again? Oh, the exhaust's already on. It's like they knew I was coming. Stand behind, and I'll do it. Give some revs. You can't beat AMG. I literally.
That is the thing. That's why I've driven the A45 so long, because they do make a nice noise.
Yeah.
Not as nice as that.
No, you can't beat V8. A45 sounds cool, but
this is another level up, isn't it? This is definitely another level up.
this is an upgrade, right? From the M3.
Big time.
I don't know much about C63s and the market. Kind of feel like I want to talk to the guys in here and then maybe talk to Tony.
You just look at that.
But like, you know what? My mum gave me advice when I went and bought my first car, which is the Vauxhall Astra. Don't buy the first car you see. I bought the first Astra I saw. I bought the first Lamborghini I saw. Bought the first AMG GTS I saw. Bought the first A1 that I saw. And the first M3 that I saw.
Why don't you call your mum?
I'm not sure whether you can see, I'm going to zoom in, a policeman has pulled over a BMW M3. Oh, naughty!
We arrived.
Gravelwood cars. Now, you've asked a question to Tony about driving a particular car for a video.
Yeah.
Show us where the car is.
I'll show you. It's right right at the back.
Next to the yellow.
Just down there.
Next to the yellow car.
Yeah, I thought I'd get the one.
How do you feel about it? This is the car that Archie's asked to drive. That, the BMW M2.
Why don't we just go for lunch and then you drive it another day? You really don't want me to drive this car, do you? No, I want you to drive it. I want you to buy it.
There's the car salesman.
I want you to. There he is. He's always going to come out.
We're in Tony's temporary office because next door there's a hell of a lot of building work going on, and I was sat down. We're talking about C63s. Roman's printed out the wonderful car that we saw today for me just to have a look at the spec.
Was it nice?
It was nice. It was a good car, yeah. The one thing that obviously I wanted to do was understand the market. So you've built that car
Pretty much, yeah.
as new, so that we get to see what specs it's got. And look, check the price out: 67,236. So that car was 67 grand from new. So this is a 2016. It's done. How many miles has it done? 9,000 miles. So it's done 9,000 miles in just over
A year. Yeah. It's about 15, 16 months old, that car.
And you reckon it's lost 15 grand on that retail price?
On the retail price, yeah, you've got the dealer margin as well, so whatever profit margin they have across that car as well.
So it has lost a fair bit.
Yeah.
But they do.
But they all do.
Yeah.
M cars do it.
Yeah.
RS cars do it. Audi RS cars, they all do it. First year that's the big bit.
But we went through the configurator and saw all of the specs that you can get. So now it's me going back onto Auto Trader, you going into the trade, behind the scenes, working your magic to try and find the right car. So I think it's the M3 replacement,
like,
right?
Yeah, for sure. Something like that sort of price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good car, isn't it?
It's a wicked car.
Nice wheels. It's got a good spec. It's a small spec. It's not mega spec. My M3 was big spec. This is a slightly smaller spec, but obviously that's.
But as long as you've got the premium pack and the 1920 wheels, which is what that's got.
Yeah.
Unless you start going silly, head-up display and surround
then
cameras
you get
and
to
stuff.
60 grand, and that's not really what I'm trying to do.
You want sports exhaust.
Yeah.
As well.
I'm going to change the exhaust anyway.
But you're going to change the exhaust. That's right.
Fairly good buyers buyers' advice though, like going onto the website, building the car,
Seeing what they depreciate.
seeing what the depreciation is.
Yeah.
Because with a car like this, with the BMW, I was able to see like a 2015 version, so I could see what it's going to be in a year's time. But obviously, this car is
It's too new.
It's too new
It's
to
not
do
been
that.
out. They're not that old.
Okay, well, let's get on the hunt because I kind of want to swap soon.
Now?
Not right now. You had a black car in, didn't you, 2 weeks ago?
Literally 2 weeks ago.
But it was an
But
S.
it was an S.
So
yeah.
it's slightly more expensive.
Yeah, a bit
I
more
can't afford
expensive.
that.
Yeah.
Can't afford that. Right, that's very helpful. I'm going to go back onto the Mercedes website. I'm going to go back onto Auto Trader, try and find a C63 AMG Coupe.